Good morning, everybody. Got a quick message for you this morning. I was at a business meeting last night, and I heard something that kind of hit me, and it got me thinking. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich, and it's by an author, Napoleon Hill. And pretty much the premise of that book is he interviewed the 500 most wealthy people in the world, and this was back, I think, in the early 1900s. So it was a little bit different time, obviously, but he interviewed them all, and he has a bunch of principles that he kind of found that they all had in common. And he found that there was one thing that they all had in common, and that one thing was that they made up their minds quickly, and then they changed their minds slowly, if ever. So that means that they decided what they wanted to do quickly, and then they went with it. They ran with it, and they didn't quit. And I think that that is so applicable to everything in our life. As long as we could just make that decision, we just make that decision to start, and then we make the decision to keep going and don't quit and don't stop, and then don't go do something else. When you have a main goal in one thing, don't veer off and go try to do something else, or veer off and try to do something else, or stick with that one path that you have and be quick to come up with that path and make decisions quickly and jump at opportunities quickly, but be very slow to change your mind, or very slow to do something different, or even quit. You've got to wait it out. Everything worth doing, everything that is a big change in your life, it's going to require a lot of commitment. You're going to have to commit for a long period of time. So don't commit to something for a very short amount of time. Because there's obviously going to be a learning curve for most things, major changes that you want to make in your life. So that really just hit me when I heard it, and I just wanted to share it real quickly with you this morning. That's pretty much the only message that I got today, but I think it really resonates. If you want something, make that decision. And if you don't know what you want, and you see something that comes along your path that makes a lot of sense to you, but you're nervous, and you don't think that you have the skills to do it, or you might not feel like you have the capability of doing it, make the decision to jump into it and then learn as you go. There's so many different people that have talked about, you just have to jump. Steve Harvey's one of them. Obviously, I think that a lot of people have seen that video, but he says, if you want something, you just have to jump sometimes, and you just have to have faith that it's all going to work out. And so anything you want to change, make that decision quickly, and be very slow to change your mind if you ever do change your mind, and just don't quit on whatever you're trying to do. So I thought that would really hit home with a lot of you. But that's pretty much the message that I have today. So I will see you guys tomorrow.